Okay, Mike, I'm going to put you on the spot now.
Yeah.
What my I'm trying to think because before this conversation, I was like, what was my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card growing up?
Haha.
I was trying to think of one, and I don't know if it's my favorite, but one that I always identified with the villains more for some reason. I loved the
hmm
villain characters and like their and I had Toon World, which was a card that Pegasus used. And I had, but I think my favorite was Relinquished, which was this very creepy card that Pegasus used against Yugi, I think, that like sucks in your monster and like it turns him evil or something. It was like it was so creative and unique, and always loved using that against my brother. He hated me, but is there a card that you particularly identified with, or that maybe is just your favorite?
You're so funny. I love that you like these kind of like obscure creative cards as a kid. That's really funny. I've always liked monsters and creatures, and that 8-year-old Mikey like loves dragons and love Dungeons and Dragons and
Blue Eyes, Red
fantasy.
Eyes. There's a lot of
Yeah,
dragon
so I
cards.
love Blue Eyes Ultimate. I also love cards that had to combine to make something like that idea of
Yes.
this thing is badass on its own, but when you put these three together,
Right.
watch out. So like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon was this three-headed dragon that was like undefeatable. Exodia was really cool because it was
Oh
five
yeah.
cards that were each a different body part, but then you put them together and it was this creature Exodia that was an automatic win. He could beat any monster, but you needed the rarity of having the five pieces of Exodia in your hand at once. So I think those were my favorite. Those moments of like, oh, what?
Yeah,
How powerful!
those are definitely like the epic moments. I remember, yeah, I had a polymerization card where you could combine the different, like the blue eyes with the other blue eyes. And th- I don't, I think I had Slifer, the Sky Dragon, all these Egyptian
Yes,
god cards. And like,
yes.
yeah, it was just really, really creative and cool. But I did like those sort of darker, more obscure ones. So